My name is Ada Lanzaro, and I am a new product development lead at the British Council. I was the product lead responsible for the primary English test throughout its research and development. Our English test was created with a clear goal in mind. We really wanted to recreate the testing experience for students and specifically for young learners to make it something that they wouldn't be afraid of, but rather would be looking forward to. So the idea is that the more they're engaged with their English language learning, and the more they will be engaged with the tests, and the better they will perform. So with this in mind, we set out to develop a test for a specific age group. So we wanted to focus on students transitioning from primary to secondary. That is an age group roughly between 9 and 12. Most students will be between 10 and 11, depending on the country. And we wanted to utilize new technologies for this test so that we would really sort of get the benefits of these new technologies. And the test is powered by artificial intelligence, which means that it uses machine scoring to give students an accurate, bias-free, and fast result on their performance. The test is available online and is fully adaptive, meaning as students go through the questions, the level of complexity of these questions will adapt to the level of the student based on the responses that they give. The test is story-based. It means that there's an underlying narrative with characters and animations that will again give something of a video game experience to the student. So the idea is that the student will start the test, meet the characters, and get on an adventure, and will answer questions to go through the adventure. And by the end of the test, they will have sort of come to the end of their adventure, and they will have been fully immersed and fully engaged with their experience. Again, the idea is to make sure that they perform at their best. The test lasts approximately an hour, up to 75 minutes, and is fully mapped to the CEFR from pre-A1, absolute beginner, into full B1, which is the appropriate CEFR bands for this age group, developmentally and cognitively. There's sort of multiple levels of innovation with this test. So it's the first test for this age group that has a gamified approach. Gamification has been used in teaching and learning, but it had not been used very much in assessment. We did a lot of academic research, and we chose this approach because we wanted to maximize engagement, reduce the stress of the test taker, and make sure that students, especially those young students, could perform at their best. It's the first British Council test that uses proprietary AI technology. It's machine scoring. The benefits of this are multifold, but specifically for the test taker, it means that they can get their results very quickly. And also their results should be very accurate and ethical and bias-free for being given by a machine based on the work of thousands of tests that were scored manually by humans before developing this engine. The test is course agnostic, which means it's easily integrated into any course. There is no need for intensive test preparation. So students enrolled in any English language course will be able to take this test and do well. There is no pass or fail. Everyone will get a score. It's a test that's very easy to schedule, it's easy to administer. Schools will register and be set up to administer the test anytime throughout the year. So it's very convenient, it's very accessible. And the scoring reports are very detailed with can-do statements fully aligned to the CEFR, supporting teachers developing the future learning paths of their students. Quickly going to show you a few sort of screenshots. Although the test is sort of best explored live.